Hi everyone, my name is Karthik, and I'm going to be going over the Quickstart guide for getting started with Starskiff. This video is just going to be going over this introduction stuff. I'm not going to be going like reading through all of this, but I will just be showing you guys like how to get set up and get querying your own data. So start with just looking through here. This is the production test example. I'm just going to show you guys briefly like just what it is that we're doing. Get out of jail. It's a common example I've been using a lot. The API server is a bit cold, so it's going to be slow at first, but yeah, so here you go. You can see like all the data that we're getting back. So first things first, on getting started with using the API, we're going to need an API key. So I already have one, but I will be creating one for this one. So I'm just going to say quickstart, type. Create new key, and then you can just copy this, and then I will actually go to my code here and then throw that there and save that. I will be deleting these keys, so don't worry. Don't try to use those, but yeah, they will be deleted. And then yeah, I'll just refresh this, and you can see Quick Start key is ready. So first thing we're going to want to do is, let me just go over here actually. So for querying a repo, in the examples, we say query the games example repo, but this example does not exist in production. So I will be making this repo now actually. So if I go to my profile, this is the production test I made earlier. I'll create a new one. I'm going to call it the games example. So it's going to be following the IDs that you're going to be querying with is the username of the person and then the name of that repo. I'll make this one public, and I will say this is a demo for, this is a demo. It uses, is it rules from Monopoly Pictionary. Okay, all right, it doesn't matter. Monopoly Pictionary snakes ladders and Uno. Suppose Pictionary. Okay. Now I'll say create. Yep, everything's good. Create. All right, so that'll take us to here, and I'll just show it. I guess if I say something, nothing's gonna happen if I click on this, no matter what I do. And I've showed you guys how to do this using the drag and drop, but this is just gonna be focusing on just using the API. So first, we're gonna have some code ready here actually. So this is just gonna be going over I have the PDFs already here, so it's just going to be uploading this array to where the games examples. So our repo ID is going to be, put that here. But I did this here because we're also going to be querying from it, and it's just easier. So for our authorization, we're going to be wanting this API key. For the files, we're going to want to set it as files here like this, and then kind of setting it as a tuple with the file stream. And then we're going to want to make that API request here, and then just see if it's success, it's just going to print successful. Otherwise, it's going to say this. In the docs here, you can see what actually is returned from the server in each case, like this. But for right now, we're pretty much just writing the same thing here. The server is like cold right now, so this will take like a little bit longer, but I at least have some time so you can see like how long each API request took with some precision there. If I run that, should take a couple minutes. I'm going to pause this here because this does take a couple of minutes to run, and then I will be back when it's done. Okay, so I'm back. Took 30 seconds to run that. And yeah, so now all of our stuff is ready. So if we want, we can just query. I shall query it from here first just to verify everything's working. So if we do the typical get out of jail, query that, we should have all of our stuff here. But we want to use the API. So again, we have the repo ID there. And then let me close out of that one too. So this URL is the query repo. Oh, I didn't go over this one either. So the upload is the query upload, or just api.starskiff.com/upload. For this one, it's just query/repo. You want to pass in the authorization and our API key with the bearer there. Accept application JSON. Our parameters, we want the repo ID, and then where our query is. So in this case, we're going to be doing draw 4. You can also pass in top K as well. It's like this. I'll just say 5. The default is 5. If you want a comma. So this line isn't needed, but if you wanted more, you can show that. So in this example, it's just defaulted to 5, which I'll be updating soon. But just for simplicity, I'll say like 10 to show how you can do it that way. We're making our API call, and then we're just printing out just what just the score and then the text. This one isn't needed. It's just some testing stuff. But so yeah, I'll clear that and then run it, and we can see what all it will say. Don't think I need to pause it here, but maybe I will. Oh wait, that's why. Yeah. So okay. So actually, sorry. 1 second. There was. All right. Yeah. My bad. I accidentally re-uploaded the files. So for redundancy, like it doesn't change anything. But again, that was that on my part. My apologies. So now if I query the repo this time, we're not uploading the file. This one shouldn't take too long. We'll pause it though. All right, yeah, so this one was quite fast. Made a mistake, didn't save the file again, so it took a little longer. But just to show how fast it is again, it's quite nice. And then when the servers are actually not cold starting, it's pretty good. But yeah, so we can also just change this query. This I can do get out of jail here as well. And then we can also increase this to like 15 or something. Save that. Rerun it. Here we get all of these ones. And yeah, or you can just do 2. See what that is. And yeah, it's pretty good, pretty fast, I guess. But yeah, so a bit more on documentation side. So just going over like how to set up your API keys, as I showed earlier, querying the repo using this example. Now that the games example actually exists, how to create your repos. Currently, you can only create repos through the website. I will try to get that into the API sooner, but no guarantees yet. And then uploading files either through the website and just uploading files like this and through the API. For this one, this is actually a pretty cool way of how they do it. You can actually, I think you can do it through here. I haven't tested that. But if you just click this copy link, you can actually get the link to it. So it's pretty nice. It also just tells you like how to do it in different languages, here what each one is, and then stuff if it's what status it is, which I think is pretty cool actually. And yeah, I guess just to test it out to see how this one's working. So take our API key. Let's do it like this. So query our repo. We want to do it from the games example. Top K is not required, as you can see. So if I hit send, oh, repo ID provided. Okay, I guess still I need to fix that then. Oh, that's why. My bad. If I say get out of jail, send. And yeah, you can see how it comes in as JSON, which is pretty cool. I haven't tested that before. But yeah, it's pretty nice. Thank you for watching this. It means a lot. I'll have this put in another section up here for the Quickstart video. And yeah, thank you.